many, Pokémon is like a drug. It's always the same experience, yet people keep coming back for more. It can be an addiction, and for every addiction, there's almost always an enabler. For Pokémon, the enabler has always been the Stadium series, allowing Pokemaniacs to battle their critters in full 3D. The first iteration for the Wii comes in the form of Pokémon Battle Revolution. But is it the ultimate high, or only for the tweakers?
It's down!
The Pokémon Stadium series has never included a full-on Pokémon RPG experience. But that's not to say it hasn't been worthwhile. In exchange for a single-player quest, the games typically include a bevy of mini-games and other diversions to keep players satisfied beyond the head-to-head brawls. This time around, that's not the case. Pokémon Battle Revolution is battling and little else. Like prior games in the series, you can upload your Pokémon that you've captured in Diamond and Pearl for the DS, but this time, you can do it wirelessly. Once you've sucked the varmints off the DS card, you need to create a battle pass so that you can take them to war. If you don't have Diamond or Pearl for the DS, then there are stock battle passes that you can use that are loaded with level 50 Pokémon. But you're given 6 by default and are unable to select anything beyond that. Once you have some pocket monsters, you can begin exploring the anemic options. The Colosseum mode gives you a list of available battle arenas, and then you take on a ladder of opponents with limited fanfare, unlocking new arenas as you go and earning points that you can spend to customize your on-screen avatar. You can also have a DS Pokémon battle party by linking the systems up through the Wii and then battling in full-on 3D. Then there's a free battle mode, which is basically just head-to-head play using your own battle pass or those acquired from others. The final and biggest addition is online head-to-head play via Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. It's great that you can finally play against people online on the Wii, but if what's offered here is a sign of things to come, then Nintendo has a lot of work to do. There are hardly any options to choose from, and if you don't have Pokémon that are level 50, you're gonna get pummeled. It does keep a record of your wins and losses, and you can randomly connect with other players with the ability to exchange friend codes after a battle, and that's about all it does. There's no lobby to select an opponent from, no way to tell what kind of Pokémon another trainer is packing, and no way to tell what kind of connection they have. And this is huge, because if the connection drops, you're kicked back to the main menu and have to load Nintendo Wi-Fi connection all over again. Making matters worse, all the customization has been stripped from the online play. If you've renamed your Pokémon, it won't show up online. If you've created a custom battle cry, your opponent can't read it. It's about as safe can be, and just as dull and lifeless. The presentation on display here isn't any better. The Pokémon look incredibly blocky, and there are awkward transitions between animations that don't make much sense. Some of the attacks are certainly more impressive than the sprite animations from the DS game, but if the question is whether spending $50 for the visuals is worth it, the answer is no. The audio is just as poor, with ear-bleeding bleeps and bloops that loop on forever. And then there's the beyond annoying announcer.
It hit 2 Pokémon at once! A huge amount of damage! It's down!
What you're getting here is a bare-bones Pokémon experience. It facilitates playing against others online, but in the most non-engaging way possible. If you've played any Pokémon game in the past, then you'll know exactly what to expect with the gameplay. Each trainer can choose 3 Pokémon from the 6 included on their battle pass to take into the fray, and then they take turns attacking and casting spells from a list of 4 until all the Pokémon on one side have fainted. It does include the functionality of the DS games with the ability to give your Pokémon items to hold that will enhance their abilities. And you can use a number of controller configurations to play, minus using the DS, which seems like a no-brainer. Online play isn't without its hitches. Battles can take a while to complete with no ability to streamline the experience by removing fluff like attack animations, and there's very little incentive to play with no clear goals to attain or online leaderboards. Pokémon is a very simple game to play, yet Battle Revolution takes every conceivable step to make it as complicated as possible. It's really difficult to recommend Pokémon Battle Revolution. For casual players, there's no substance to the game, especially if they haven't played Diamond and Pearl on the DS and are unable to upload their critters. For the hardcore Pokemaniac, the online play provides an opportunity for bragging rights and little else. This is one case where no one should be saying PBR me ASAP.
Game, set, and match!